I got to Haiti 2 days after the earthquake. I'd seen the images on TV. People didn't know what to do. They looked devastated and stunned. The city smelled like death. You should have seen the people leaving. So many just wandering around, not knowing where to go. A lot of Haitians ended up at the Petionville Club, a golf course that swelled to well over 50,000 residents after the earthquake. CRS was delivering food at the camp, big bags of bulgur wheat and lentils and vegetable oil. That's where I met one of Haiti's most promising singers. Her name was Exeline, and she was a finalist on Haiti's version of American Idol. And man, could she sing. But this 23-year-old now spent her days sitting in a hot tent made from bed sheets. With her music career on hold, she kept her spirits up and her voice in shape, singing lullabies to her daughter Christline, and looking through pictures of the life she used to lead. I followed Exeline for several weeks, trying to understand what it was like to be Haitian, living in limbo, pursuing a dream that seemed impossible. Pre-quake, Exeline was a star on the rise. She sang backup to Haiti's best. She even met Haiti's most famous singer, Wyclef Jean. It was easy to see why she'd made it so far.
Seigneur béni, notre chère Haïti, petite nation, avance vers Sion.
But the quake had stopped her singing career cold. Still, one day she told me, she would make it big. When she wasn't with Christline, Exeline was reaching out to everyone she knew. She had 193 names in her phone, and she said she talked to all of them. She was desperate to find a job, like so many others. CRS put hundreds of people to work in Port-au-Prince. They were organizing camps, clearing canals, and digging latrines.
Aujourd'hui je veux désormais que ma vie soit à toi pour jamais.
Exeline never asked me for money. She was determined to get through this herself. She was doing the best she could with what she had. Exeline eventually moved to Korai, a well-organized but scorching hot camp with a howling wind blowing through it. One day when I visited, she told me she'd found a job. She was working as a singing and theater teacher for a non-profit organization in the Petionville camp. Her class was a kind of Juilliard for displaced teens. She loved teaching and took it seriously. And you could tell the kids loved her. But after class, it was back to life in that sweltering tent. The organization was late paying her, so she didn't have money to buy Christline food. She'd had only formula and breast milk for close to a week. As I got to know Exeline, she slowly started to open up about what her life was like. She told me about her childhood and how she sang solo in church at 5 years old. How as a teenager, she started selling newspapers on the street. That led to a catering business. As she grew up, she supplemented her income with singing gigs. With that husky, soaring voice, she was in demand. She hasn't let go of her dream of becoming an international singer. In Haiti, she told me, you have to have a lot of irons in the fire in hopes that something works out. Haiti's a tough place to be right now, even with all the CRS is providing. Things like water and sanitation, transitional shelters, quality health care and protection for women and children. But CRS is going to be here for the long haul, to help people like Exeline. I don't know what will happen to Exeline. I wonder how long she'll be in that camp. I wonder if she'll ever be the superstar she dreams about. Whatever happens, I have no doubt, Exeline, the single mother with the golden voice, will be a success, no matter what she does.